And I have rubber band.
Don't have rubber hair. Put it to your desk.
Hi. Hello, hello. How do I Hi. No, I'm cooking breakfast, guys. So let's do it. It's 10:15 over here. And potato. Sleepy again, That's good. Hello, hello. What you doing? I'm gonna cook breakfast, guys. I'm gonna cook breakfast. I just want to. Where is it? Hi guys, hello. Good morning. Once we start recording and getting back in that musical process, let's go. We remember why we're doing this in the first place. And brought it back together. And music, that's what that handshake thing. Malamig kasi. I miss y'all, man. And I want to make Now I really want to make a real apology because I put a lot of effort into my relationship with Neon. I feel like I didn't give up the man for her. You said like he put so much into this relationship, you know, like it's a job. The relationship's a job, and the relationship should be a job. Right now, this is a hobby. I'm sorry. I mean, paying the bills. I agree, but it's also his job. Making food, going to the dog, is it your boyfriend's job? No. Well, no, I'm not sure when. All right, well, all it is. Oh, that's a definitely Gobi. That's a nice little ranch house. Finish all the butter?
What's that, baby?
Butter. Butter, no more.
You would never brush the dog on the bed. Ouch.
Leave it outside. What's going on?
I feel like we have so much to do. Like we were talking earlier about how we haven't started planning the wedding. I think I'm just like worried about the money.
Look at it out. Oh, here it comes. I'm here now. She gonna be asking for some coin.
Like, would you guys help with that?
That is not the
Everybody. Hi guys, good morning. Ito ang buhay ni John guys sa Amerika.
We all have a beautiful property and we don't leave
Ayan.
it, so maybe y'all could do it out with me. Yeah, you know, cheap, yeah.
Ang aming bahay ay madungis.
Between the two of you the other day.
What are you talking about?
Which one was it?
Want bacon?
Now finish the ham.
Ham?
There's not much, but see if there's enough for both of us.
Ham
Ham.
in the bar and he was, cleaning out the stalls and he got mad because I was telling him what to do and he started doing it.
Yeah. More than enough. Hi guys. Ang pangit ng aking mukha. Walang filter tong TikTok. YouTube. Nasanay sa TikTok. May filter.
So we really don't need a third party in our relationship trying to help us figure it out.
You're asking the third party for money.
No, dahil walang filter. Makikita niyo ang totoong mukha ni Jane. Mukha na walang ligo. Saka siya kung holder. For cooking. White bread. Gonna buy this one. These days are gone. Oh my gosh. So ugly. So ugly. Magluluto ang guys ng ating almusal. Almusal namin is potato with onion. Try to ham. My ham chef. I feel it on my finger. But if you really love me, magkala tayo ng egg yolk. Ng eggs. Pancake. Sit by my window. I will. egg today. But I'm hungry. So, kain tayo na. Done. And then I can get food. Did you check your blood pressure, honey? Check it. There is sadness in your eyes. Good morning. Masarap. Hello, masarap. Salamat. Ay, ang itlog. Tumipitik ang itlog mo. How are you, masarap? Magluto tayo. Lagi na lang ako nagla-live sa TikTok. Ngayon, magla-live naman tayo sa YouTube. YouTube tayo magla-live. Hi everybody. Hindi ko makita yung mga si 5. Hello, 5 people. 5 friends. Ang itlog ni Luis. Two eggs for me and for it's okay. Ay! Stop. Broke your egg. This is mine na lang. Broke yung egg. Ayan, broke egg. Ayan, magalitan. Kasi broke egg. Around the world. Somewhere along the world. Iyahan na lang ni. This is egg. That's where they come. So yummy, 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 yummy. Ayan. That's my line. There you go. Breakfast is Na 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 na. My ex. My breakfast. My breakfast.
On Friday morning, women in this country went to halfway woke up with a constitutional right to abortion, a right enshrined by the Supreme Court's 1973 decision in Roe v. Wade and reaffirmed
My egg is
Friday a legal restriction restricting women's
ketchup.
Mississippi's ban on abortion after 15 weeks of pregnancy, with 5 of those justices voting to go even further, overturning Roe v. Wade. The first time an individual right of this magnitude set in decades of precedent has been taken away. Since the announcement, abortion rights activists have swarmed the court and launched protests across the country, alongside anti-abortion rights groups.
Coffee. So much scarlet.
Elected leaders rather than between a woman and her doctor. The decision had an immediate effect. As of this morning, abortion is
Sakto lang talaga yung
in
coffee
8
ko.
states. 7 additional states have
Wow.
passed so-called
Sakto. Sakto ang coffee. Hello, hello. Hello, 7 viewers.
Washington, D.C. have laws that explicitly protect access to abortion care. President Biden called Friday's decision
Ito yung ano sa coffee namin ay
and for the country and talked about the steps the administration will take in the wake of the ruling. Amid so much uncertainty, what does seem clear is the emergence of the new era in which the Supreme Court
viewers.
so much
Hi, Pakito. Thank you. Thank you. Good morning.
political battle to come this fall in the midterm elections. We will cover all the fallout from the landmark ruling and the state of play for reproductive rights across the country, including interviews with South Dakota Governor Kristi Noem in Massachusetts. But we begin with our ABC team covering the very latest. And Terry Moran, you've covered the court for so many years. The shock
Sugar.
tempered by the leak of the draft opinion in May, but you cannot overstate how important and what an impact this will have.
Martha, this is the most consequential Supreme Court decision in decades. It changes the status of American women as citizens of the United States and as citizens of we already have a disgraceful rate of mortality. Doctors in many states will have to ask themselves in pregnancies where there are serious complications of placenta or placenta dangerous position, will the local prosecutor, will the local jury
Guys, I'm
think
gonna
my
bring
patient is in enough danger for me to perform what I otherwise would consider a medically necessary abortion? And in 11 states already, including Texas and Florida, governments can seize
Texas and
control
Florida.
of the bodies
It's
of
it
women
na guys.
raped,
Kasi tapos na magluto si Inday. It na.
carry the baby, the child of their rape to participate different
Kain tayo.
It
Yung
certainly
aming
is, and I want to turn to you,
time.
Dan Abrams, our chief
What
legal
happened,
analyst.
honey? Why you were swing queen?
Precedent. So what other
Bakit
existing
nag-iling-iling
rights could
ito?
now be
Look
rejected?
at
Justice Thomas, of course, is
26
concurring
states,
opinion.
13 of
Said the
likely
court should
ban.
reconsider other past precedent
You want
cases
more
like the
babies?
on contraception,
I think
same-sex
a woman
marriage.
has the right. It's her body.
Yeah.
The court went to great lengths to suggest that it doesn't apply to any of those other areas. But when you read Justice Thomas's concurrence, it's difficult not to ask the question, what could be next? He puts it all out there on the table, Justice Thomas. And while as a practical matter, it seems the court doesn't have the votes to overturn in any of those other
butter
areas, analytically, if you read the reasoning of the court,
Thank
it's
you
hard
very
not
much.
to say that Justice Thomas's assessment or intellectual consistent if the whole reason that this opinion is applying because abortion, for example, is you as a practical matter, I don't think we're going to see any of these other areas changed constitutionally. As an analytical matter, it's tough to say, doesn't Justice Thomas' reasoning apply?
This is really a chief of course, but you're overseas with President Biden. She said the White House about that Roe would be overturned for months. Were they really ready for this? And what kind of difference will those steps he outlined on Friday really make? Yeah, and I got to tell you, it's this history that's happening at home that is really starting to overshadow at least the first day here of this summit with allies the president is embarking on today. We've been talking about this. There had been all of these emergency meetings behind closed doors at the White House with advocacy groups, with lawyers of the White House brainstorming on things that they could do when this decision came down. They basically started doing this as soon as that draft document leaked in the White House. Sources are telling me that President Biden had that speech written, the response speech that he gave on Friday, that was already written. So when the opinion actually came down on Friday, he went out there and gave it. He just had to give some minor tweaks. Look, they're certainly bristling at the suggestion that they were not acting fast enough, that they weren't prepared. Came to the speech, you heard it, there wasn't really very many bold actions, responses in it. Look, there is an executive order that the can sign that's going to overturn Roe. So what he did at this point, he's saying the administration is going to protect access to the abortion pill, that the DOJ will certainly challenge any state that tries to restrict women from traveling to get the procedure. But you've got a lot of advocates right now who are looking to this White House as the face of this movement going forward, asking, is there more you can and should be doing? Where is the urgency today? We'll turn to Dr. Jennifer Ashton. Dr. Jen, you're a board-certified OBGYN, so let's talk about the real-life impact here. Terry mentioned it, but abortion will now be largely outlawed in more than half the states. And you have made the very important point this week that it is not just women who will be affected by this.
Absolutely, Martha. And I think, first of all, there are so many different ways to look at this politically, socially, legally, but medically. And in the principles of biomedical ethics, I think we have to remember that it's not just life or death, as Terry mentioned. Of course, there are real medical issues and the life of the mother at stake. But it's also morbidity, and it's who will be affected by this. We know that 49% of the abortions done in this country are performed for women who live below the poverty level. This will disproportionately affect women of color, poor women who are already in jeopardy in terms of our healthcare system. We also have the worst maternal mortality rates of industrialized countries. This will make it worse. In the field of OB/GYN, of women knows that this will have an immediate impact, not only on a life or death level, but on a long-term morbidity level as well.
And Terry, I want to end this is a deeply polarizing and political issue. Americans are actually pretty united in public opinion. In our latest ABC News Washington Post poll, 70% said the decision should be up to a woman and her doctor. 58% said abortion should be legal in all or most cases.
In the courts and in social media and in our politics, this is a very polarizing issue. But the country has always been, polls show, in the kind of vast muddled middle. People believe that abortion should be legal. They don't like it in a lot of situations. Bill Clinton, with his unerring sense of where the votes were, put it best, capturing the public mind this way, saying abortion in America should be safe, legal, and rare. Today, no Democrat could say that, and no Republican could say that. So where the vast muddled middle is unrepresented in our law and in our politics.
Thanks very much to you, Terry. Thanks to all of you this morning. Joining me now is Noem, the governor of South Dakota, one of the 13 states with trigger laws, and as of Friday, where abortion is no longer legal. Thanks for joining us this morning, Governor. You say this ruling is the answer to your prayers. Abortion is now illegal in your state unless the mother's life is in danger. There is no exception for rape, no exception for incest. What should the punishment be for women who receive abortions, or doctors and anyone who assists them?
Well, Martha, I don't believe there should be any punishment for women ever that are in a crisis situation or have an unplanned pregnancy. And South Dakota has been strong on that argument. What I would say is this was wonderful news in the defense of life. Freedom is precious. South Dakota had a statute that said that abortion would be accepted to save the life of a woman. And so that is how it stands here today. But I think there'll be more debate and discussion. What was interesting about the court is that it gave the authority back to the states to make these decisions. So now this decision's been made, it'll be up to each of the states and the state legislators and the people there to talk to their elected representatives about what they're
Abortion will not end abortion. They will end safe abortion, risking devastating consequences, including patients' lives. And you just heard Dr. Jen Ashton say the decision will affect women of color to an even greater degree.
What's interesting to me, Martha, is that I've talked to many doctors who say when they do procedures on babies in the womb, when they work on babies that have not been born yet, that those babies are patients. So they define them as patients, and if they defend patients' rights, they should be defining and defending that life that's in the womb as well. And it is an individual, and every life has value. So in South Dakota,
But we're talking about the mothers as well. We're talking about the mothers as well.
Yes, we are, and that's what I'm getting to, is this website that we have connects those mothers that are in this situation with all the resources that they may need during that pregnancy to support them financially, give them the health care that they would need, make sure they're connecting with pregnancy centers, and also making sure that they can connect with adoptive families should they choose to give that baby up for adoption. But we want to help support these mothers. I think we can do better in this country, making sure that we're walking alongside them in these situations and making sure that they do have the type of health care and the support financially that they need.
Well, let's look at that support. The Nonpartisan Commonwealth Fund, a social policy think tank, says the 14 states that have the most restrictive abortion laws, including South Dakota, invest the least in policies and programs for women and children. So what do you mean when you say these mothers will never be alone?
Well, I would say that the facts on the ground are that South Dakota is doing a lot to coordinate with nonprofits, with churches, and then also the state in a new way by launching this website and committing to in legislative session to support these mothers is incredibly powerful. You know, this is a conversation that we have a change now at the federal level. The states will be each evaluating how they approach the situation. Getting health care to mothers, helping them during a time of crisis is incredibly important. And these states, remember, Martha, are overwhelmed right now with other situations that are going on, with what Joe Biden is doing to the energy crisis in this country, what inflation is doing.
I want to stick with abortion. I want to go back to abortion, Governor.
A lot of things that need to be addressed in this country.
You say every abortion always has two victims, the unborn child and the mother. What would you say to adult women in this country who do not feel they are in any way victims? In fact, they consider choices they make with their own bodies no one's business but theirs and their doctors.
I would encourage them to continue to follow the science, to continue to follow what we know to be true today with the technology that's been advanced, and to really look at the Supreme Court decision for what it is. Take the sensational pundit commentary out of it and look at the fact that what the Supreme Court did was fix a wrong decision that was made many years ago and now give the power back to the states. What they said is that the Constitution does not guarantee a right to an abortion. That means that each state will make the decision for themselves on what their laws look like, and that those women have an opportunity to speak to their elected officials there closer to home to make sure that their laws reflect what they value.
In 2006 and again in 2008, South Dakota voters voted down ballot initiatives for a complete ban on abortions. Would you be willing to let the voters of the state decide the issue again?
They decide the issue every single year when we come to legislative session. They vote for their representatives to come to session. We have passed many pro-life bills since I've been governor of the state of South Dakota. We've had heated debates and good discussions on the policy of what really is something that makes sure every life is precious in the state of South Dakota, that we're making sure that we are providing those types of resources and doing more even in the future to help those mothers and those families make sure that they're raising their babies or connecting them with families who would want to should they choose adoption.
And what about medication abortions, the so-called abortion pill? How will you know if women receive those in the mail, and should those women be prosecuted?
I don't believe women should ever be prosecuted. I don't believe that mothers in this situation ever be prosecuted. Now, doctors who knowingly violate the law, they should be prosecuted, definitely. And
But
with
the pill is
Republican.
okay, you're saying the pill's okay?
again, Martha, you're interrupting, but I am answering your question. I don't believe that telemedicine abortions are safe for individuals, for women to conduct at home. Many times they're doing it unsupervised. It's a medical procedure. And so I do believe that there should be a physician supervision in place when that is being conducted by any individual.
And just one more question, what if your constituents travel to another state
your coffee?
to get an abortion?
You know, that certainly isn't addressed in our statute today, and so I think that's things that there'll be debate about, but also we're having lots of debates in South Dakota. Fundamentally, their life has changed the last couple of years, just with increased costs and inflation, and what this administration is doing to every single family's budget and life right now going on in this country.
Thanks very much for joining us this morning, Governor.
Thank you. Wonderful day.
Senator of Massachusetts, where abortion remains legal, and the Commonwealth government issued an executive order Friday to further protect women's reproductive health services. Good morning to you, Senator. You heard her note there. She had millions of leads who save the lives of unborn children. Is that a position you can respect in any way?
But what she's really saying is that when this decision is made, it should be made by the government. That the government should move in and the government should determine whether or not a pregnancy is forced to continue or whether or not a pregnancy can be terminated. I believe, and it has been the constitutional right of women across this nation for nearly half a century, for the woman to be able to make that decision with her doctor, with her religious. The government should be in the middle of.
You and President Biden are saying that Roe is now on, and indeed it is. Go to the polls, you say. President Biden says, go to the polls. But look at the states outlawing abortion. Those are largely conservative states. Governor, they went to the polls just like your constituents in Massachusetts where abortion is legal. So why not?
All that red is-
States?
I don't know what the age is.
It's not.
We have never left individual rights to the states. The whole idea is that women are not second-class citizens, and the government is not the one that will decide about the continuation of a pregnancy. And there's no appeal for men. So what we believe is that access to abortion, like other medical procedures, should be available across the board to all people
Banana.
in this country. Now, we've got a lot of things on our agenda right now. First of all, we need to help the women who are pregnant right now and need
I
help.
missed that.
And that means sending
That's it.
resources
You
to
took
the
some the other day.
states like New Mexico, who border other states that are going to try to help out. It means getting involved by volunteering, by sending money. It also means asking the President of the United States to make abortion as available as possible with the tools he has, including medication abortion, including using federal lands as a place where abortions can occur. But it's also focused like a laser on the election in November. And we get 2 more senators on the Democratic side, 2 senators who are willing to protect access to abortion and get rid of the filibuster so that we can pass it. And yes, John Fetterman, I'm looking at you in Pennsylvania. Mandela Barnes, I'm looking at you in Wisconsin. We bring them in, then we've got the votes, and we can protect every woman, no matter where she lives.
You know, you saw Justice Thomas's concurring opinion, I know, calling on the court to reconsider rulings striking down state restrictions, contraception, gay marriage. Are you concerned about that? You also heard what the rest of the court said about that.
I am deeply concerned about that. I understand. No, we're not going there. But remember how we got to where we are. When Roe versus Wade first came out, there was a time where they really put a lot of energy into it for themselves and for Republicans. Roe on the ballot over and over. On the ballot didn't mean try to get through the Congress because they knew they couldn't do that. They're not even close to having national for that. So instead, it was about getting extremist judges into the United States Supreme Court. And let's see how much credibility those justices have now. Let's replay the tapes of one after another saying that is settled law, and no one disturbs settled law.
And I was going to ask you about that, Senator.
Count the numbers, they toss it out.
And Senator Susan Collins, who voted for Justice Kavanaugh, as well as Joe Manchin, have said they were misled. Do you think the process should change?
You don't want same-sex marriage?
They don't have saying that women don't have abortion.
Justices.
Look, I had Justice Kavanaugh, for example. I don't know what he said to Senator Collins. I wasn't in the room. But I do know this, that the Republicans have been very overt about trying to get people through the court who didn't have a published record on Roe, but who they knew, wink, wink, nod, nod, were going to be extremists on the issue of Roe versus Wade. And that is exactly what we have ended up with. This court has lost legitimacy. They have burned whatever legitimacy they may still have had after their gun decision, after their voting decision, after their union decision. They just took the last of it and set a torch to it.
Decide where we're going to dinner.
I believe we need to get some confidence back in our court, and that means
You want to?
we need more justices on
That's
the
what you want.
United
That's where we
States
go.
Supreme Court.
And I know that's something you support. Thank
It's
you.
happened before. We've done it before. We need to do it again.
Thanks very much for joining us this morning, Senator. We appreciate it. Up next,
The
major
green
revelations
eyes, right?
from the January 6th hearings,
The
including
senator
new
has
details
green
on
eyes.
President Trump's overturned 2020 election. Committee member Jimmy Raskin joins us exclusively here in studio. We're back in 60 seconds.
That's in 60 seconds. We're gonna Carl. Carl.
What will make you feel comfortable with the price? Well, no one made me feel more comfortable than my kindergarten teacher, Miss Jane. So I'm saying, choose the Carfax Valley. I pick a price based on the vehicle's accident history. Shop at Carfax.com.
Fight fleas and ticks with Seresto. 8 months continuous protection against fleas and ticks. It's effective.
So, hugas time. Because we have everything now.
Start my life.
Ay, ng kwarto. Ang food. It's been a long day without you, my friend. Tell me all about it when I see you again. See you again. guys? Ano mga dyan? What you do, guys? What are you doing? Natin ang water.
Pretty clear what direction you're going here.
Well, we saw a series of successive shakedowns of the election officials, of secretaries of state in Georgia, of state legislative officials, and we saw a lot of heroes who hung tough, like Shane Moss, who are not willing to be deterred from doing their public duties. We saw the same with the Department of Justice. Trump's own appointees were telling him they could not do what he was asking them to do. They could not claim that there was corruption and fraud in the election when there wasn't. But all of it is zeroing in on Vice President Mike Pence to get him to betray his stuff, to step outside of his role, and then to unilaterally reject the number of votes. So Donald Trump's the House basically voted in to
Ba't ang gabi ang mayroong lakas? Tapos ng dilim ay may liwanag. Araw ay muling sisikat, iilawan ang iyong landas at magkakaisa. Bawat nating pangarap, sundan mo ng tanaw ang buhay. Luwait mo sa gawin mo kulay. Isa lang ang ating laki, isa lang ang ating lipi, pakiti at mamahal. Ang ialay mo, pag sinawang tunay ay siyang nais ko. Ang pagdamay sa kapwa nandyan sa palad mo, naghugas ng plato. Gamit ang kamay mo, iba ganito. Kung hindi ngayon ang panahon na para sa iyo, wag na dahil buhay sa mundo. Upang tumakas ka, huwag kang iiwas pag nabibigo, dapat lang lumaban ka. At muling mamamasdan, ikot ng mundo ay hindi laging ang pangarap mo ay nakakamtan. Basta't laging pakalaman ang kailangan mo. Pagkatapos kumain, huwag mong iiwan ang kusina na maraming hugasin, sapagkat pag iwan mo, mamaya marami ka namang gagawin. Wala lumagawa ang iba Pagkatapos mong kumain, balikan mo ang hugasin. Hi guys. Dapat di mo hinugasan. Mamaya madadagdagan. So, kailangan mong agarin. Hugasan. Kasi mamaya bagong hugasin na naman. Kailangan mo pinahanglan ko ng may reply. Ano pa dugay-dugay? Kay akong cellphone naghugaon, di mo tingog ang ringtone. Haluang na si Jane. Ang kinahanglan ko kanang ay natulog wala na akong power. Basta na nga. Lagi na lang niyo ako iniiwan, no? Tibay ng loob. Kung kailan. Ay, nako. Sawag ka magaog og luto ani mga guys. Aron dili na ta maghugas plato. Aron nanay nagahugas sa atong plato ba. Nice, no? Nanay maghugas sa atong plato. Dili na ta maghugas na magluto. Tambok tambok. Tambok tagsamot kay dili na ta magtrabaho. Ang kinahanglan ko kanang iyong reply nga dili magdugay-dugay. Kay akong cellphone kagubaon di mo tingog ang ringtone. Isa naman eh. Hi guys. Hello. Hello YouTube. Hello YouTube. Good morning. 11 na diri. Good evening Philippines. Katulog na mo. Dili ka mo katugod. Sige, tanaw sa akong live. Pagkatugod na mo, katulog na mo eh. Kailangan magwapo mo. So, ano balay ikaw? Kaya ako karoon pa ko nagdito. Karoon pa ko maghinlo. Hinlo ko sa anong balay mo. Pastilan. Ako ko pag-live ko niya sa akin. Live sa akin. Sa tablet. Ang among dinner o yan. Wala na may lunch. No lunch na. Kaya lunch and breakfast na mga the same time. So, tipid na, di ba? Ganyan lang yun mga guys. Pag gusto nyo mag-grid, kailangan yung missing ang tanghali. Maaga na nga ito ngayon busy. Mostly nagbe-breakfast kami mga 12. Sakit ng kamay ko eh. Sakit ng kamay ko. My hand is aching after sa trabaho. Sakit ang kamay sa aking work. This one is really hurt because of my job. Imagine you're doing like this 2,000 times in 1 hour. You know, holding like one, doing like this, this. It's 2,000. Sometimes they do 3,000 per hour. 3,000 times. Can you believe that? Yes. Balikat ko baga siya. Ay, nako. Unahin natin itong linisan dito. Kasi makalat. Why, honey? I'm talking to myself. What do you think? Ikahugog sa balay. So, tingnan niya naman yung kalat. Tingnan niyo, guys. Kalat po. Mura man ni Osho. Ang balay na ro. Pinilabay ng anak. May nagbigay sa akin ng mangga. Next week, mayroon daw akong mangga. Mayroon daw magbibigay sa akin ng mangga ulit. Sabi niya, madami. So, mayroon akong mangga. Kain na naman ako ng mangga. So, linisin ko muna to dito kasi ang kalat. Pag working ka, hindi ka makapaglinis. Kasi wala ka. Imagine, Lord. Pagdating ko ng tuog, matutulog na ako. Kasi kakain, yun lang kakain. Ang gagawin ko, magluluto ng bread. Pagkain, isang bisis lang ako kumakain dito. Tapos, matutulog. Gising, magluluto pag may time, pag hindi tinamad. Tapos magluto. Maliligo na, tapos papasok na naman hanggang alas 12 ng tanghali. Madaling araw hanggang alas 12 ng tanghali. Ganyan ang aking buhay dito. Tapos wala akong naipon. Ano ba yan? Diba? Ang hirap. Mahirap ang naging mahirap. Kaya dapat yumaman na tayong lahat. Pag yumaman tayong lahat, wala nang magtatrabaho. Ano na nangyayari sa mga ay nako. Habang nilinis pala ako, lulutuin ko. Honey, I'm cook this before turning to yellow. So, habang maglilinis tayo, guys, magluluto tayo nito. I'm gonna luto this one. You know what luto is? You know what luto? This one I'm gonna fry tostones, guys. This is the famous tostones. So ato ni siyang ikat ani ba inana sana ana ba yang akong kuko kay dili makadulot kay iputol na ko super short and it's hurt. So we're gonna do like this, remove the skin bo, and then ito ni siyang fry. So ito ni siyang diba kadako sa saging. Tostones man siya, plantains na yan, magluto pa sa tostones ko masugaw na siya. Luto tayo. So ay, ang aking kuko ay masakit. Hello viewer, usapin nyo ako ba? Usapin nyo ako. Uy, mabubuang na ako dito pag hindi nyo kinausap. Ako nagsasalita, mag-isa dito. So, talk to me, guys. Because if you don't talk to me, I look like crazy talking to myself over here. But it's okay, guys. You don't want to talk to me. It's okay. I talk to you. If you don't talk to me, I talk to you. If you don't talk to me, I still talk to you. So, then I'm gonna cut this like this. Like this. And then like that. I watch on TikTok ba? Putting water in that. Yeah. Napasok pa meron. Hindi ko na ito ang dollar sign itong aking live. So guys, ganito. 59, wala pa pala ang isang oras. 80. So, yan. Pagkakot na natin siya. Lagyan natin siya ng kunting asin. Yan yung nakita ko sa nakatubo na na siya. Lang ganyan pag mata-mata. Everything. Then ipapry na natin siya. Fry in the fry pan. Ito kayo yung pag pinipisa mo na ito. Hindi ganyan. Iba naman pala ako mamaya, guys. Maghilo ko sa banyo niya, maglaba. Naka 1 hour na ako. Pagkatapos maglaba, ako'y namalantsa. Nalaman ko na wala palang kuryente. Kasi naputulan ko, walang pambayad, dahil mahigit 1,000. Kaya Susuot ako ng kulubot na damit sa trabaho. Tsaka lagkanta oy. So guys, ano o? Pabuang man diri sa ano siya, compare to yung ani niya ako nag-squeeze one mamaya. So, diba? Habang nagpiprito, maglinis tayo dito. Naiihi ako. My gosh. Wala. Vlog lang ka ni Grete. Hindi ka. So, honey, did you give food to the cat outside? Look like excited ako. Sweet.
Constitutional right to concealed carry of firearms, saying it cannot be left to the states to decide. So what happened? How do you read that?
So what happened?
Second Amendment. Look at these two issues together.
Pagkatapos ng lahat, ako'y iiwan mo. Iwan mo rin lang pala ang tulad ko.
Just look at the law. It seems to me that has been shredded. What we're left with is a
Kung
sense
sa
of here's just another
bali,
polarized place where politics is what matters. The president who appoints is what matters. You get to the confirmation process by saying as little as possible about the issues that matter, and then you are
Pataba yata
one
to.
difference from this and the other two branches of government, lifetime appointment. And the justices who make this decision are mostly in their 50s. They're going to be there for a long time. Yes, they will be, and we're going to be right back. We have lots more to talk about, especially January 6th. We'll be right back.
These used cars look the same, but how can you tell which one's the better deal?
Kailangan ko pang sutukan. Kung sa bali, ikaw ay lalayo.
This one's broken. Dads are great, but let's say, show me the Carfax now.
Buntis ako ng kanin.
Look for me at South Cafe. Shop is the only Carfax.com. Do you struggle with occasional nerve aches in your hands or feet? Try Nervive Nerve Relief from the world's #1 selling nerve care company. Nervive contains alpha-lipoic acid to relieve occasional nerve aches, weakness, and discomfort. Try Nervive Nerve Relief.
Sa asangawang ay mag-live ko sa TikTok kay na-ay filter. Guwapa ko tanawon. Mag-live ko sa YouTube. Ting na wong. Walay filter. Ayan ako. Okay, thank you for the likes. Salamat sa pag-likes. Hindi ko lang makita yung comments ko kay ano pala. Sino mga pumasok. Cellphone lang kasi gamit ko. Uy! Hello, super sexy kami. Kami ni Reyes. Hello, how are you? Shower child. Ay, nakita ko na yung mga comments na dahil. Okay. Uy, good morning. Nice stuff. Ito shower child. So, sige, mag-shower tayo mamaya, guys. Kaya maglinis ako ng shower. I'm going to clean the shower. So, shower dito, okay? Bang tayo nito na shower. ang kaldero. Hello, kamuon ako magbuang-buang sakit. Mag-istorya di ay ko diri mag-usa. Yung tanaw akong buwan na nabuang na ta. Oo, nabuang hapit na. Tanaw sa nabuang na ka. Opa, hapit na. Hapit na good. Kuwat lang. Kaya mabuang na ito. Yung bako. Wala na kalimang. Yan. Kanya, ganyan ba? Naka-like. Ni-likes na mo sa ako ang TikTok ay YouTube ba? Kana ba? Thank you sa 5 ka-likes. Sus. Kana naman di ay. Na-likes naman di ay mo. Thank you sa like guys. Kinsa man yung ubat ka buok diring na adiring nag-stumble. William Rodriguez, hello, Joey, and sino pa? Ayan, si Mustafa, si Paquito, Paris, hello. Ayun pa ang isa, hindi ko maintindihan. So, thank you guys. Thank you very much. Malapit na siyang maluto. Malapit na siyang brown guys. Naluto na siya. Atay na yan eh. Highlight. Anong highlight? I-share din natin ito sa ano. Pwede saan pa ito pwede i-share? TikTok? At kung bukas pagmulat ng aking mata, may mahal ka ng iba, wala na akong magagawa. Ano ko sasabihin sa mga kaibigan ko? Ako'y nang sisisihin dahil matakaw ako, kung kaya tumaba ng ganito. At kung bukas pagmulat ng aking mata, may mahal ka ng iba, dahil ayaw mo na sa akin lang at kaba. Sana ay sasabihin sa mga kaibigan ko, ako'y nasisisihin dahil mataba ako. Saan ito? Luto na siya eh guys. Huwag kang mag-alala, sa'yo. Ayun, I like this part guys. I like this part too, this one. This one, mag-squeeze tayo ng ating pumpkin. Ganyan, diba? So,
ABC News Live, ABCNews.com, and course later tonight on World News. Thanks for partying your Sunday with us.
Mahal, tandaan mo lahat ng sasabihin ko. Naniniwala ako na tunay ang pag-ibig mo. Huwag lang pansinin ang nasa paligid mo. Diba? Eh, what happened?
They had me down for a procedure on the 28th. I haven't seen the doctor, or I don't even know if my insurance is covering this. I sure don't want to pay it out of my pocket.
Yeah. They know better than that. Because they will not do it if you are not approved. Like the last time, remember? They cancel you. Maybe they're fighting for it. Diba? Aray ko. Mainit. It's hot. It's hot. Sado. Buy your house. Now I can see this. So I let it cool, and then I'm gonna put that in the fridge. So every time we're gonna need it, we're just gonna fry it again. But you know, may I eat this?
Your trade is worth more than ever at Toyota of Hollywood. You can drive a new Toyota payment-free at Toyota of
This is already
Hollywood. 21 between Hollywood Boulevard and Sheridan Street. Open till midnight. The Max Tracker app. Download the free app right now.
Paano ko sasabihin? Dami. My hand is itchy. My hand is aching. Kailangan. Gonna throw away this one.
Yeah. Good with that. Just saying that going on.
Or maybe I can bring it to work. Ano, to open like this. If it's individual, I can bring it to work and give away. Some people there to buy food.
Good morning. Glad you could join us.
If you let me, if you love me like you told me, just be careful with my heart. Tingnan nyo guys, ang aming sobrang kulat doon. Ipat ko yan. Ako naman. Sana merong mag-call para nila yan. Sayang din kasi. Sayang kasi. At kung bukas may muscle na ako gayo. Ano yung muscle ko? Sara natin, baka umulan mamaya. Ang aming refrigerator sira to, pero ano, wala na dito. Tatapon ko na rin siguro din yan kasi hindi naman ako dito lever ako, bakit bumili ako tapos hindi ko naman lever ay, alam nyo guys, ito guys, dinampot ko lang ito sa labas because I need to. Maybe that's why they throw that away. No. Yeah, you. Did you have a Gatorade in there? I have my rice over here. I have my salad. With rice. Sticky rice. Showing my fridge that full of shit. And there's another fridge over there. We have like 5. I have fridge upstairs too. So, ini naghugas tani. Manghi. Ihiwan ko kaayo. Manghi ta rin. Kuyog mo, manghihi ko. Wala lang ko eh. How's that possible?
alone.
Look,
She says if we're number 2 next
the
year,
mango is
I'm gonna
look
be cooking for
same
you, John.
color.
Looks pretty fancy.
This is sweet? No. This is sweet? No. My answer. Woo! Hiding from the rain and snow. But I won't let go.
Some Andy Capitals supposed to be finished
On
pretty well.
heartbeat. May pansi. Maybe home. Like trying magluto of pansit. I'm gonna put this in the fridge.
Yes,
Moldy naman.
One dead, 5 injured. So far, no one did credit at all.
You know what you're gonna do?
Veronica Curry. Employee? More like CEO.
Kailangan ko bang ako? Eh, Johnny woke. No more. Almost. When did the last time you drink it? You drink last night? No. Dami na naman hugasan. From the rain and snow. Is na naman tayo. You didn't buy the... You forgot. Who forgot? Forgot. I forgot. We forgot. So...
Specific threats. No. Never been a lot of available on specific threats.
Sana.
Wanna go get yourself a couple of scratch-offs?
Yes.
Wanna go get my money?
Yes. I'm gonna play my pick 5. It's already 12 now. Get my bag. Do I have... Wake up! Wake up! Psst. Psst. Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Hoy! Gising ba? Sleepy? You do nothing. Sleep. Get a job. Get fat. Very fat. Fat. Come on. Get up. Come on. Tanaw mo ang among iringgam. Kay oh. Tambuk ka dyan na among irong. Among irong. Leave him. Okay. Leave him alone. Ang bagay. So guys, manglakaw ta. Manglakaw ta sa ta. Palitag ticket. Aron makadaog ta. Ay nako. Alimukoy sa kahoy. Ayaw putla kay makalukoy. Hindi mong putlon, mga bali ang sanga. Mga larag ang dahon, mapupo ang bunga. Among balay, among harang kay baka na siya pwede dito. Kaya di nagkabuhok. Ay. Suka kay Alim mo ko sa kahoy. Madala ko tubig para kang undoy. Kung imong putlon, mga bali ang sanga. Init in tawa sa Pinas ay sa Miami. Kung nawang murag, this is my face is kinsam na. Look at this face. This face of ganang lakaw ni guys. Mag ako magsakay na ini. Magsakay ni. Connection na. Like, look at this face. I know the year of showing. Look at this one. I still don't know where it's going. I don't know much. But I know I love you. Cute. Busog mga kahanin. You eat too much. Cold. I don't have jacket. Still look like tattoo.
Yeah.
I don't know much.
Come on,
Wow,
buddy.
where are you going?
Good luck.
Uy. Alicia. Alicia. Uy, Alicia. Still alive?
Okay.
Okay. Still alive? I've been waiting for you. My eyes.
It's low blood pressure yesterday. Oh, I felt weird.
You know why you know what I'm feeling now when I have so low blood pressure. Remember, I'm telling you that I don't feel good. My blood pressure is too low. I know. Now you know how it feels. Even I'm walking when I have low, my blood pressure is so low, honey. I'm walking and I get so sleepy. That's how. And then sometimes people get passed out when they're low blood pressure.
Oh, baby. You know,
What did you
do
do?
things. You put the fucking water wrong. You know what I mean? Come on, hon. Now it's on. I could have an accident because it's underneath the fucking thing. How you could do something like that, baby? I can't even get to that.
Okay. I'm gonna get it. Where is it?
Got by my feet.
Okay. This is my music. Thank you, Box.
Súbalo por un poquito mejor.
Caballero, ese
Yo decía que a decir que estaba diciendo. Pero como dice que dejar ahí por cabo. Y gracias a Dios, si no le ponen en la mano. Le dio 2 días nada, no sabes. Y le dio igual.
no ve, como te cuidan, pavo.
Bien, hace una semana que no va a trabajar. Después se empezó a sudar. Aunque yo gané, gané bastante. Mi hija se ve el día 8, pero ella va a ser país como julio año pasado. 20, 30, 40 y pico pesos. Ahora cuando almorcé, dije, ahora me va a entrar un sueñito. Entonces, ¿cómo se queda uno? 32.57, aquí tienes 20. Gracias a usted, caballero, un placer. Bye. Gracias. Sí. Un cafecito ahora. No. ¿Y ustedes no trabajaban? No, domingo. Domingo, ya tú sabes. No, no le decís que tu baño santo ni nada. Bueno, si tu baño mío no. Bueno. Está trabajando. ¿Viste que tranquilita está tu amiguita? No, aquella. Hable contigo. Oye consejo. Oye consejo no llega bien, ¿verdad? Es conmigo, ¿verdad? Con él. Con él. Que se aconseje, ¿verdad? Sí, lo veo en capilla. Buen vivir. ¿Usted va a pagar? ¿Qué va a comprar?
Dice, pues no te veo, digo, como yo domingo no hace calor, los lunes hace calor.
Ahora que son las 8.
Not enough.
Aquí no hay bolsas grandes. Pero eso de darle al sol, los equipos se van
Sabe.